Well, we're back out here. I was just about to turn on the camera and the spring broke for the garage. That's why you have safety cables. Holy shit. I'm not going to tell you, my heart isn't beating a little funny. Okay, I guess I gotta go buy some springs. Yeah. There's the other one. And have fun getting out of the garage. Okay, these are the remaining bolts. I have to sift through them because I keep digging through them, even though they're baggy, but I keep digging through them to move forward. And a lot of these bolts we've replaced. These, I can't believe it was crushed like this, are the hood snubbers. Those are all the fender bolts we changed. Most of these bolts right here were changed, along with all this and the shim. Don't know what these are. Don't know what they are. As well as all this and all that. Most of the stuff is garbage. These were used for mock-up. These I gotta replace. Look at these things. These are the screws that held the grill in. So, and this is what I'm looking for, as well as two other brackets that have to be inside the car. They go from the radiator support and they lean forward and the grill hooks to it. Somewhere in this position, like right here. Give or take, doesn't matter. So I have to dig these out, obviously, to clean them. Paint them, satin black was the original. And we'll put those on. This goes on the center bar where the valance goes on the bottom. This actually is what they used to hold it. They used a Phillips screw. So those are important. As for everything else here, minus those, this to head under the hood to get it to sit right. We didn't need that. Most of the stuff's been replaced. I'd say 95% of it. These are from this car. These are from my 73 Hornet. This was a V8 car. This was a 6-cylinder car. I want to see, I still have the bar, the stabilizer bar for this. I want to see if it's the same size. I think it is. In the early days, let me turn off the radio. In the early days, the 6-cylinder bar came straight across. It didn't give you a bump in the bar to get to the oil filter. But then as time went on, they just made one bar, which they should have did from the beginning. But these cars came out with 6 cylinders before they came out with 8 cylinders. As far as I know, the diameter is the same. If the diameter is the same, I'll use the bar that came out of this car, which is sitting here. If that's not, I'll grab the bar that came out of the 73 V8. I don't see the difference. This engine's actually lighter with a couple extra components we put on it and removed. It's actually a lighter power plant. But I'd like to use these. These are actually cleaner to deal with, for me to sand and clean up. These are a little rustier, but still nothing wrong with them. So with that, I'm going to bag up all these screws that match in their bags. I mean, used bags, but everything that matches each other I'll put in the same bag. So if I ever need anything, I could just dig through. I mean, we got buckets of bolts, but as you know, we bought new bolts. So and these say windshield channel. I don't know what that means. So with that, I'm going to leave them the way it is. And does not look like my handwriting. My handwriting is illegible. I don't know if the windshield channel having any screws whatsoever. So it's definitely not interior parts. Anything that got unscrewed from the interior so we can mask it off, the screws went right on the floor pan. That's where I think the other two brackets are. That's what I'm looking for. There's 4 of these brackets. 2 on the front and then 2 that go to the side of the headlight. You can call a bucket. The tin that holds everything in. There should be L brackets that go this way, shaped a little different. And I remember taking them off. As late as when we were doing the body work on the fenders. So with that said, I thought I Ziploc bagged them, but I probably didn't. They might be sitting on the floor of the car, but I don't remember seeing them. But they could be on one side of the car. They could be on the passenger side, which I haven't looked yet. So with that said, let's do this, and I guess we're gonna have to get a spring. I'll do that for tomorrow. But I'll take the spring off and take it with me. Tomorrow, when I come home from work, I'll do it. So, okay, guys, let's see what we got here. Okay, I know I don't recognize these. These were used on the brake lines to the spring pad to hold the brake line secured on the 8.8. That's why I don't recognize them. You can see how small the head is as per the bolt. We'll save them, but they might be metric. I'm not sure. Okay, there's the spring. Pretty much the whole spring. This loop that you see bent out is still up there. So that is the length of the spring. I know it's a single door. I know it's an aluminum door. It's not a wood door. So we should be able to match that. I took out the safety cable. Look what happened to the pulley. I think that baby went for a ride. What do you think? Look at the bend in it. So, it's safe to say that pulley shot. Thank God we got 5 of them over there. 2 of them over there. An extra one there. An extra one there. And an extra 6 on the top when we had the electric garage door opener. That worked on the 100 feet of cable, which is pretty cool. We no longer have that. So we'll grab one of those. They look like the same pulley. And we'll swap that out. Straighten out the little thing for the guide cable. Call it good. Unless that thing's under $1. So, okay. I'll pick this up tomorrow. I'm sure opening this door is going to be fun. Oh yeah. Of course. Great. Maybe we should pick up 2 springs. How do you think the other one looks? Looks good. Make sure the cable's on there good. Looks like it's on there good. That's why you never play around in this area while the door's down. Okay, guys. We did get everything organized here. I know it seems like nothing, and it is nothing. I think I'm going to go look through the car for the other brackets. Basically what has to happen at this point is Junior has to get me the molding. We got to put the molding on. Got to take away the fire blanket and all the blankets. Lower it down. Put the NOS headlight doors on. Make sure we're good with the holes we have. If we are, then I have to have Junior come out here and blow on some epoxy just to seal this up. And then we just got to do that other repair under the hood. And we can move on to that. Seems like nothing. It just has to flow with it. It's only the lower rib. And we'll get this hood done and we'll get the valance done. And then we'll get to wiring the car again. It should be pretty quick. So, okay guys. Yeah, this set us back. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. And I also have to go in here and work on the scoop very lightly. We removed the top of the hump here and left it on this one in a couple of them to put new bolts in from the top side. I want to insert the bolts, make them all the same length, and then shape the tops. That's it. I don't care that the hood scoop looks like it's fiberglass because that's what it is and that's what it's supposed to look like. So that should be an easy one. And okay, that's probably all I'm going to videotape today. I'm going to play out here some more, but that's probably it.